Let's get this show on the road.
This is a replay of my tank destroyer E25. This is probably a strange game because didn't expect to win this. Spoiler alert. But it's interesting. It's one of those games that the conditions are grim, but an opportunity presents itself. And with chance, you're able to snatch victory. So at the start of the game, I don't really want to get spotted because it's a good tank destroyer, but it doesn't really have that much health. It's very mobile, so it's very useful in the late game. I'm trying to shoot the Jack Panther, but there's an IS-6 in the way.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So I was lucky I got in there. If I was paying attention to the minimap, I would have known that was far too close. Tried to run immediately. There's a shot that just barely missed me, which would have been nice, because anything below 300 would have easily make me one shot for anything.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I actually got a pretty good turret arm on the side, so it's hard to penetrate that distance, or to even hit, but not impossible. So there wasn't much I could do, because the E25 on this map is more of a supportive role. Just checking a little shot where it hit me by the E4. And just usually waiting for the enemy to pop up so I can track them. But in this case, they're behind hills, and there's nothing much I could do. So I'm trying to move up so I can see the IS-6, or hopefully Panther. It's far too out there for me to shoot, because it kept moving. Just trying to find targets to shoot right now. Can't really find one. That Panther wasn't bad when I saw it. It just kept moving back and forth. Figured he knew how to play. We'll see him later. It doesn't look great if you look on the minimap. We don't really dominate the map. We don't really know what's going on. Our west side is filled with artilleries. That's not really good, because they have a lot of tanks on the west side, and all they have to do is cross the river, and they'll kill all the artilleries. Well, most of them. And then all of us is spread out. So it wasn't that good. And we're down by 2 tanks. And they only have 2 artilleries, where we're at 3, so they're not exactly great at direct engagements. And we're roughly 4,000 health to 7,000. Not the best of things. So I decided having the base wasn't that good because there's a leopard there. The M12 took them out by sheer luck. But I figured there's nothing I can do to help the M12 because they're either going to be counted RE or people are just going to shoot a hail of fire into that position. Especially AMX. So at this point I thought we're done. 3,000 to 5,000 health. And we got 2 artilleries, so it's like 3 tanks and 2 artilleries versus 6 tanks and 2 artilleries. I mean, if they come together, there's nothing to do. So I see AMX pushing. I was like, oh, I was expecting a bunch of tanks to be coming in that second. But surprisingly, IS-6 is there. I think spotted by IS-3. Or maybe the FE304. I'm not sure, but I thought that was going to be a threat because 500 health was considerably high. They could push and spot us, and then their supporting tanks would kill us. But the IS3 took care of that, so it was only a one shot away. Even I could take care of a IS-6 now. But the IS-6 didn't push. So I thought if I don't get up now, I won't get up later. Because the 122 and 112 is just going to see me. And they're going to kill me the moment the IS-6 sees me. So I want to regroup with around a 304. And I just hope the Tiger P don't get killed immediately. There's only so much we can do in the Tiger P. I have a Tiger P, so I realize like if the Tiger P gets spotted, there's nothing really I can do. Because in this position, I might save the Tiger P, but I'll die, and then the Tiger P will die next because there's no protection. So it's better for a Tiger P to take more risks than I do. So I ran. Luckily, I scouted it, but it didn't scout me, I believe. So when I see he didn't fire this way, I turned back and fired. I waited a second because he was turning his hull, and I figured if I would give him like half a second more, it would expose more to his side. If he was smart, he would drive forward, but he didn't, so he paid his price. I'm just doing a few random shots because right now it looked much more fair and we could have a chance in this. And those 3 tanks left. Well, 2 tanks and 2 artilleries. So I figured I don't need that much ammo to kill down anyone anymore. So I fired a few. And really, I'm just trying to spot any tanks that they're trying to rush and wait for the IS-3 to move up. But it didn't. And I'm not sure if I got spotted from the 8.8. And I did. The 8.8 fired, hit the building instead of me. I noticed the SU-122 was going to the Tiger P, so I knew the Tiger P wouldn't be looking at the Panther. I realized this is it. There's no way.
Enemy armor is damaged.
It's me and the Comet. And they have to push me for a Comet die.
One of our tracks is damaged. Penetration.
So I'm just trying to go way up to him and just keep firing, and he can't bring his gun down. He could shoot my hatch on the left,
Enemy armor is
but because he's moving around, it's making himself really hard to fire. And you see, he just missed the shot there.
didn't penetrate their armor.
And I'm just hoping I can kill him before anyone kills me.
Armor is hit.
And I wasn't paying too much attention to any tanks around me.
They're knocked out.
And the moment I killed him, I saw the 304, and he fired, and he missed. I figured I must have to charge him, but then I realized the Tiger P died. That makes it hard. Oh, and there's a shot by the other artillery. I figured he must be at A5. So I come down here, try to help go with the IS-3, because we're 2 against 3. And I'm almost like a 2-shot, maybe a 1-shot from a 122 if it rolled really high or ammo racking. So I retreat behind the IS-3 and hope that that 122 fires or the 304 fires and now go in and clean up, leaving us with some decent health and 2 tanks against 1's artillery, and we should have this game. But the IS-3 killed the 304 without taking any fire back from either of them. And the 8.8 obviously not unhappy that he was unable to defeat me despite having more health. 3 times as much health. I'm trying to scout the 122. But I'm buying time for the IS-3. I try to bait the 122 to come this way, because if he's focusing trying to aim a shot, then I'll let the IS-3 come up. But the 122 just charged right at me. He missed a shot.
Enemy is hit.
I realize he might not have the
Enemy armor is damaged.
get an elevation to shoot me, so I keep backing off.
Gotcha.
And I did. When I saw that shot landed, I figured the artillery must be around A5 or somewhere on north side, so I'll head north instead of east. And the Panther 8.8 was not very pleased. He was just got outplayed simply due to the physical limitation of his tank. There it is, the last tank. I made a really risky roll here. He could have easily killed me.
That one bounced. Enemy is hit.
But I was too excited. And he missed.
Enemy armor is damaged. Got him.
And that was it.